In this episode, I would like to do a code review and recap of previous episodes that were part of Learn Magento the Right Way series, and we're going to review what was implemented, what are the architectural decisions behind the module that is called repeat purchase, and we will see what are the next steps in our implementation and education of Magento platform. My name is Max and welcome to this channel. If you are new here, make sure to hit like and subscribe to this channel because I make lots of educational content, and shout out to our YouTube members and Patreon who support this channel. If you would like to also support the channel, make sure to check links below this video and join YouTube members program or Patreon. In the previous 8 episodes, we've implemented a module that is responsible for rendering products or order items and some information related to order. I believe that it's really important to do some code review and recap because by the end of the day, it's not only about writing source code or implementing features, creating new classes or templates in order to render something or store something, but it's also important to understand why the certain decision was taking place, and maybe there are some improvements, maybe refactorings are required, and so on. So last previous episodes that you can check on YouTube, on my YouTube channel, they cover the functionality of rendering products. So it's controller, action controller, routes configuration files, layout configuration files and templates, and some logic of retrieving data from a database. So let's have a look. We have a repeat purchase page, we have product list and some information related to order, like last order date and order ID. So let's have a look how it's implemented in the source code. So we have customer reorder with a controller that is a very straightforward one. We just render a page or retrieve an instance of a page. And then layout is responsible. There are 2 layouts. First one is responsible for adding a navigation, a link, repeat purchase. And second one, it's customer account.xml file. Second one, customer reorder index. Here we have a template title set into our page and a new block with cacheable false attribute and view model and template, couple of templates responsible for rendering general template of the page and individual items like list item PHTML. So let's have a look inside templates. Inside the list.html file, the list.html file is responsible for retrieving a view model, products, and going through products, retrieving an instance of a child block that is product item, setting purchased product, and rendering it. And for rendering, we have a separate template responsible for actual rendering of individual card. In future, I'm going to add some styling in order to make it look nicer, plus add to cart button, because the whole purpose of this extension is to provide easy access for historical products that were purchased by a concrete customer and a page from where this customer can be able to click just a couple of times add to cart to different products and speed up the checkout experience. That's why a separate template per product or per product cart is introduced, and this template will be later responsible for more things than just rendering product name, product SKU, get last ordered date, and order increment ID. So a purchase product is a model, and this model as of now implements data, extends data object, and it's just value object without an interface. Interface still can be added. And a view model because a template or view model is linked to this template, and view model is responsible for providing us products from, and the responsibility of providing products is under purchase products service. So a separate class that is responsible for giving us a get list method or a list of products, as of now is responsible for preparing order repository filters and sorting, triggering get list get items from an order repository, and then for each order we have an order item, and this order item is then converted to purchased product class or instance, and with the data that we expect in the item.phml template. Then this array is retrieved back and rendered on a template. So there are two things here. First one, the fact that we use session to get customer ID. Session will be depersonalized in case cacheable false attribute in a customer reorder index will be removed. It means that if I added this cacheable false, the whole page will not be cacheable, it will not be added to full page cache, and it means that session will not be depersonalized and we can get access to customer ID. This is a usual practice for whole customer account, for all pages related to customer account. Alternative to a cacheable false, or if we would decide to remove cacheable false, would be to use sections data. That is Ajax call, and part of that Ajax call we can retrieve a list of data that will be then this data has to be processed and rendered by one of our UI components, custom UI components that we would have to create, and process this data and render it on a page. Plus we have to add pagination, sorting, something else for the grid of products. It may be more complex and less straightforward, and again, using UI components, Knockout.js, it kind of complicates things. The more straightforward way is to follow Magento core practice of using cacheable false for one of the customer account pages, custom pages that we've created. That's why cacheable false is used here. And there is also additional plugin created for Action Controller. This plugin is responsible for checking whether or not customer or session or customer is logged in. And if it's not logged in, it's our responsibility of this module to check whether the customer is allowed to access Action Controller, repeat purchase page, and if not, we will redirect this user to customer account login page. So it's a responsibility of a plugin. And the reason why this additional check was not added to Action Controller directly is that it's not a responsibility of Action Controller. And if we would add 3 more dependencies to just check whether or not we can allow render a page or redirect it. That's why plugin was introduced for a index controller and added through the i.xml configuration file. We also have routes. Routes is based on a customer route. That's why we use route ID equals customer, and we load our module after Magento customer. Alternatively, we could introduce our own custom route. So instead of customer reorder index, we could say whatever Mage Mastery customer reorder, then /reorder /index. But it would be outside of... It's not, there is no recommended practice in this scenario. We are introducing new route, new features, unless there would be some incompatibility with Magento core functionality, we could reduce or change this routing. And Purchase product is a value object. We can then at a later stage add some interfaces to cover services, models, and other parts of our functionality and implementation and classes. In addition to what we have, we can go ahead and refactor this get list and make more straightforward responsibility for this service, because currently it's responsible for more than one thing. It's preparation of data, it's retrieval, it's preparation of a collection or repository in order to retrieve some data. It could be refactored, moved to a separate service, PHP class, that is maybe responsible for something more individual per class than currently purchase product service class that is responsible for more than one thing. Again, we could introduce integration test, unit test. We could think about single responsibility here and improve our source code. In the upcoming episodes, I believe that we will continue building functionality. We will add to cart, we will make some refactoring improvements, and we will move to the state where a customer will be able to click add to cart button from this list of products and add this one of the products to a shopping cart and make a checkout. You can follow this Learn Magento the Right Way on one of the two pages. First one is current YouTube channel, or alternatively you can navigate to magemastery.net/courses and register for free in order to get not only video lessons but additional materials and resources for completing these episodes and improving your Magento skills. Leave the comments below this video if you have any questions or suggestions, improvements for this implementation. I will be reading all comments, replying to those comments, and adjusting functionality in the upcoming episodes if there would be valuable comments or feedback that can improve this functionality and learning curve towards Magento, better Magento development. If you would like to support this channel, make sure to check patreon.com/maxpranko and YouTube membership. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel so you won't miss the upcoming episodes. Hit like and notification bell so you will get notification on the next episodes. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.